think that's a great question. I think it's the same as any other business is in order to make a sale, your own personhood is often the foundation for the sale. And long-term relationships are going to not only result in a sustainable artistic career, but a lot more fun and a richer network of people that you can rely on, especially in times like these where everyone's unsure. The business undoubtedly has changed a lot, and I think that's what makes that question so hard. Music business related questions so difficult to answer because one person's story is not going to be anybody else's. But I do think that the same rules always apply, no matter how much we end up doing online. I think whatever way we can foster a meaningful relationship with someone where they can, particularly with a publisher, also with collaborators, writers who write for publishers, because that was a major part of how I got in to get to know publishers. But the more you can really be somebody who is reliable, both for just bringing in ideas, working to finish the ideas that other people bring to you, showing some respect in the room and positivity, those kinds of things go a long way. So I got my first deal through my husband, who passed my cassette tape on, my demo tape, to songwriters who would come into Mars Music and buy gear. Nowadays, I don't know that would ever be the case, that would happen. Although, you never know. Guitar Center, who knows? But I think it's that idea is you try to hang around people with whom you might find a connection, and then just try to sustain some kind of a relationship with them so they have time to get to know your intentions. And over the course of 6 months or a year or 2 years, that you actually are writing more than 3 songs a year, and you're striving to understand where your artistic sound connects with that marketability.
Yeah, it's interesting too because you mentioned the online component with different things being different now as a result of that, and I think it's one of those things that with the internet making it easier to reach out to people, it means that there are that many more people who are doing things incorrectly as well. So it's almost like even more important for you to, be a character when you're approaching people and not just, blasting out emails to everybody with the same cut and paste message just because you can, or,
Right.
Facebook messages or whatever the case is.
Right.
But instead taking these same approaches that you would in person, and maybe even more so as a way of making yourself stand out from other people who are, going about it the whole wrong way because of the ease of the internet,
I agree.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, I get a certain number of emails from people who, they'll say, "Hey, love your post. Here's a link to my music. Check it out." And I don't know if their music is going to be something that I enjoy listening to or don't enjoy listening to it. And there very well might be ways that I could connect that person to people that need to hear what they have to say. But I will never get to that space of being able or wanting to help when the person doesn't seem to really know what they need themselves. So I think there's an element of who do I need to hear what I'm doing, and how can I show them that I value the time and the effort that they might put into helping me understand how to get to those people. So I think there's a lot of let me take first, not enough. Let me think about how I can give and in return receive something so that it's valuable for both of us.
Yeah, I think that's a big part of the turnoff of that kind of approach is it's just saying like, almost doesn't even matter what you just posted. Here's my thing. Listen to me, So I think that's kind of what makes it difficult to want. And you know that if somebody does that to your post, it's not just happening there, it's happening anywhere that they can do that. So there's not this sense of like, I'm trying to build this connection. It's just like, oh, I just need people to listen to my stuff, which is a turnoff to most people. Tell people where they can learn more about songwriting from you, so that they can get some of these tools and that kind of thing.
Awesome. You're so kind. Well, yeah. So my website, andreastolpe.com, has information about retreats that I do with the help of a few wonderful, wonderful people and guest speakers who will be songwriters with ultimately long lists of credits and great experience.
Okay, so hopefully that information helps you out. If you're looking for a lot more ways to improve your songwriting, I've got a couple of cheat sheets for you that you can download by tapping on the screen here. And if you have not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel to stay updated on our latest songwriting videos, you can tap our logo on the screen for that. And I'll also have links for that stuff below this video. So thank you for checking this out, and I'll talk to you in the next one.